The beautiful girl with a hot figure is the successor of the Demon Lord, but she only wants to become a saleswoman, not the Demon Lord. Due to her lack of human common sense, she often does some perverted behaviors, such as bathing in front of the male protagonist and sleeping on the male protagonist's bed without clothes. What will happen between her and the male protagonist? Let's see. Not long ago, the male protagonist Raoul was a powerful swordsman, and he and his teammates formed the strongest team of the new adventurers. In each generation of adventurers, the one who defeats the Demon Lord will be called the hero, and Raoul is the one who is most likely to be the new hero. However, one day, the government suddenly announces that the hero system is over. Now the Demon Lord is defeated, plus the Kingdom of Demons is not powerful enough to fight back, so the world no longer needs adventurers and heroes with the goal of defeating the Demon Lord. Therefore, Raoul is not an adventurer anymore, and later he works at a magic appliance store. The business here is neither good nor bad, and with some regular customers, it can barely make a profit, since it is understaffed. It is recruiting. One day, a strange girl comes to apply, and she introduces herself as the daughter of Demon Lord on her resume. More strangely, the manager does not mind the girl's identity and hires her. The girl's name is Fino, and from then on, Raoul, as Fino's senior, will teach her how to work. Fino grew up in the realm of demons, growing up with monsters and demons, so she doesn't know the rules of human society. Initially, Fino was very rude. She would only say scary words and could not be a qualified clerk. As a clerk at a magic appliance store, Fino has to learn to use appliances. In this world, appliances are powered by magic. As the daughter of the Demon Lord, Fino has hundreds of times more magic power than humans. She accidentally breaks the appliances and dirties her clothes, so Raoul helps her undress and change into the clerk's uniform. By the end of her first day, Fino has learned the most basic etiquette. However, Fino still lacks some common sense. For example, she will take a shower directly in the lounge of the store, and doesn't mind Raoul seeing her body. Raoul has to teach her common sense, making her integrate into human society as soon as possible. Since Fino has just arrived in human society and she has no place to live, the store manager allows her to live in the lounge of the store. When Raoul comes to work, he often sees Fino waking up undressed. In order to make Fino adapt to work faster, Raoul writes 8 common phrases of the clerk on the palm of her hand for her to memorize today. Raoul is then about to clean up the store when he meets his former teammate, Eri, who is surprised to find out that Raoul works in a magic appliance store. She knows that Raoul is very powerful and is most likely to become a hero. But Raoul has long accepted his fate, and he understands that the world no longer needs adventurers. But there are some adventurers who can't accept this. They are reluctant to do ordinary work and make a living by crime. One day, the magic appliance store is robbed by an adventurer. At this time, Raoul and the other clerks are eating lunch outside the store, and only Fino is still on duty inside the store. Fino doesn't realize that the adventurer is a robber and treats him as a customer. It isn't until Raoul returns to the store and fights against the robber that Fino has learned he isn't a customer. Fino and Raoul are much more powerful than ordinary adventurers, and they easily defeat the robber. In the end, the store has no loss, so although Fino hasn't sold a single appliance, she is praised by the store manager. Besides, after today's work, Fino has managed to remember 8 common phrases of the clerk. Raoul is surprised to see that the Demon Lord's daughter is working so hard at ordinary work. In the past, Raoul often felt lost because of his current job. Since Fino showed up, Raoul has gradually been fond of this ordinary job. After some time, Fino moves next door to Raoul's house. Due to Fino's lack of common sense in life, Raoul needs to take care of her often, and their relationship gradually improves. One day, a customer wants his electric fan to be repaired, which is usually handled by the repairman in the store. The repairman is very skilled and the fan is fixed quickly. There is a convenience store next to the magic appliance store. Raoul and Fino often go to the convenience store to buy things, and they become friends with the convenience store staff. After lunch, Eri goes to the magic appliance store. Eri has always had a crush on Raoul, so she occasionally comes to see him. She hates the Demon Lord so much that Raoul doesn't tell her Fino's real identity, and Eri becomes friends with Fino. In the afternoon, the store manager purchases a new air purifier. The clerks want to test its performance, but they don't expect that the air purifier reaches out many magic tentacles and catches the clerks in the air. The repairman tells Raoul that this dangerous situation occasionally occurs when a magic appliance malfunctions, and it can be solved by simply turning the appliance off. Eri uses a mop to cut off the magic tentacles and rescue the clerks, but the mop is immediately melted by the tentacles, and Eri is also caught by the tentacles, with her clothes also melted. Fino tries to save Eri, but is also caught by the tentacles. To save them, Raoul has to take out his weapon. With his strongest skill, he cuts off all tentacles with a single slash, and Fino takes the opportunity to turn off the air purifier. There is no doubt that the appliances of this world are really terrifying. Now it is the hottest time of the year, and the air conditioner in the magic appliance store malfunctions on this day. Coincidentally, on this day, the magic appliance store needs to do a promotion, and Raul and Fino need to go outside to sell goods. Since it is so hot now, Fino can't control the magic power in her body and accidentally breaks some appliances. Her uniform is also torn. The spare uniform in the store happens to be sent to the laundry, and the manager can only take out the swimsuit for Fino to wear. Seeing Fino put on the swimsuit, the other employees in the store also want to change into swimsuits. So the store manager proposes that all female clerks change into swimsuits and go outdoors to do the promotion. Seeing the beautiful girl clerks wearing swimsuits, the passersby all go to the store to shop. Since the promotion has really good effects, the manager invites the convenience store to join the event. The clerk of the convenience store notices that the appliances such as air conditioners and fans are selling quickly, but no one buys the appliances such as cameras. So she tells customers that if they buy such items today, they could ask the clerks in the swimsuit to be a model, and then take photos and videos at will. In order to photograph the beautiful girls, people come to buy cameras and video cameras, and with their help, the promotional goods quickly sold out. Today's promotion ends perfectly. Soon, the day of the first paycheck comes, and it is Fino's first time earning money by herself. She is very excited, but she doesn't know how to spend the money. Later, everyone goes to the restaurant to celebrate payday, and Fino orders a children's set menu, making the others laugh. After eating, the store manager is worried that Fino does not know how to spend money and may be deceived, so he asks Raul to teach her more shopping knowledge during this time. Later, the two begin to study the shopping list at home and agree to go shopping together tomorrow. Fino is a little nervous when she first goes shopping at the supermarket. With the help of the shopping guide, she gets her first membership card, feeling very excited and happy. Raul looks at the naive girl Fino and can't believe that she is actually the daughter of the demon lord. Although Fino grew up with monsters and demons, she has the innocence and kindness that many humans do not have. More importantly, Fino always keeps her curiosity and enthusiasm for life, which encourages Raul to regain his zest for life. After leaving the supermarket, they come to the nearby high street, where there are many shops with their own styles. When the shopkeepers see Raul and Fino, they think they are a couple and sell them a lot of souvenirs. Raul keeps explaining that they are not a couple, while Fino thinks that even if they are not a couple, it is worth giving each other a souvenir on this day. During then, Raul is attracted by a sword, which used to be very expensive, but now it is very cheap. But even so, Raul does not buy the sword because he no longer needs it. While Raul is admiring the sword, Fino buys many things on the high street, including beautiful clothes and jewelry, but most of them are useless. Fino doesn't control her desires well for her first shopping and spends all her money, so Raul can only buy food for Fino with his money, reassuring her that she could earn money again though she ran out of money. Fino is so touched that she presents Raul with an amber necklace as a souvenir. However, this necklace is brought by Fino from home, and the amber contains the hair of the deceased hero. Raul finds the necklace a little scary, but still takes it. At night, on their way home, someone suddenly attacks Fino. After Raul drives away the attacker, Fino tells Raul that she has been harassed all the time. These people are unemployed because there is no demon lord in the world, and they are adventurers and demons. But the next day, Fino is happy again. She is very optimistic, and quickly forgets the sad things she encounters. Recently, thanks to Fino's efforts, the business of the magic appliance store is getting better. Everyone finds that Fino has integrated well into human society, but she still occasionally does something silly. For example, she doesn't know that she needs to pay after receiving the items she bought online, so she orders a lot of useless things. Fino thinks these things will help the appliance store attract customers, and she hopes that the business of the appliance store will get better and better. Fino's dream is to open a branch of the appliance store in the demon country, and she will be the store manager of the branch. Fino tells Raul that there are actually many kind monsters and demons in the demon country. They don't want to fight humans, but a peaceful and happy life. Raul is very supportive of Fino's ideals, but there are also plenty of people who want to stop Fino from achieving her goals. Among them are Raul's former teammates. They suddenly treat Raul to a meal, and initially, Raul does not know the purpose of his teammates coming to see him. Later, he learns that his teammates are the same people who attacked Fino last night, and they want Raul to help make Fino the new demon lord. In this way, the world will once again need adventurers and heroes. Fino immediately rejects their request and rebukes them. Meanwhile, Fino is captured by another group. The group that takes Fino away is the generals of the demons. The generals also want Fino to become the new demon lord and make their country great again. For this matter, the demon generals even cooperate with Raul's teammates. They tell Fino that Raul's dream is to become a hero, and that if she returns to become the demon lord, Raul will be able to make his dream come true. By the time Raoul arrives at the place where Fino was being held, Fino is gone. Only Raoul's teammate is waiting for him here. The two immediately begin to fight, and in the end, Raoul defeats his teammate with just a wooden ruler. He then tracks Fino's magic power to the abandoned Adventurers Academy, where Fino is tied. After discovering that Raoul's teammate has been defeated, the Demon General summons another of Raoul's teammates, Eri. Eri's family was once killed by the Demon Lord's subordinates, so she hates the Demon Lord very much. When Eri hears that Raoul wants to save the Demon Lord's daughter, she immediately rushes to stop Raoul. A fierce battle breaks out between the two, and if they continue to fight like this, one of them is likely to be dead. Both of them are Fino's friends, which makes Fino very worried. When the fight is over, both Raoul and Eri fall unconscious. The Demon General tells Fino that if she inherited the power of the Demon Lord, the battle would have not broken out at all. Fino feels great regret and guilt, which causes her to be controlled by the power of the Demon Lord, and she loses her senses, flying to the Demon Country. In fact, though using the wooden ruler as his weapon just now, Raoul didn't hurt Eri at all. Eri thinks she has killed Raoul, but her attack was blocked by the amber necklace that Fino gave Raoul, so neither of them is seriously injured. Raoul tells Eri that Fino doesn't want to be a demon lord at all, and that she longs for a peaceful and happy life just like humans. Persuaded by Raoul, Eri decides to help Fino with him. Raoul tries to stop Fino's actions, but the Demon General won't let him go. At this time, the partners of the Magic Appliance Store and Convenience Store also arrive. It turns out that they were also adventurers. The store manager and others begin to fight against the Demon General, giving Raoul the opportunity to leave. Raoul soon arrives at the Demon Lord's castle, where there are many monsters guarding. At this moment, Raoul has been equipped with his real weapons, defeating the guards outside the castle with Eri, but there are many more monsters in the castle. So Eri decides to stay alone to fight the monsters and tells Raoul to hurry into the castle to stop Fino. Believing that Eri can deal with these monsters on her own, Raoul goes straight into the castle to prevent Fino from becoming the Demon Lord. Fino has been affected by the power of the Demon Lord and has lost her senses, so she attacks Raoul, who has to fight back with all his might. As the two fight, Raoul repeats the 8 common phrases of the clerk. Fino previously spoke these phrases every day, with which Raoul gradually awakens Fino's memory. But at this moment, the power of the Demon Lord has suddenly increased, and it once again controls Fino to go to the Demon Lord's throne. Raoul has to stand in the way of the final gate. After being controlled, Fino attacks Raoul in tears. Instead of fighting back, Raoul takes out an order from his pocket, a receipt for the appliance that Fino sold for the first time. In an instant, Fino's love of ordinary life overcomes the power of the Demon Lord, and she finally breaks free of control and returns to Raoul. After this, Fino and Raoul return to their usual life. They will continue to live an ordinary and full life in the Magic Appliance Store. The story of I couldn't become a hero, so I reluctantly decided to get a job ends here. With the help of many people and her own efforts, Fino finally integrates into human society. Though she is the daughter of the Demon Lord and grew up in the Demon Country, she keeps optimistic and kind. The story tells us that even though we were born into an ordinary family and grew up in a bad environment, we can still become good people. We should help those who are suffering, and as long as we work together, we can create a better world. Thanks for watching. If you also like this anime, please like and subscribe. If you want to see other anime, comment below to tell me. See you in my next video.